Hi guys. So I wasn't going to do like an unboxing type video, which this isn't, but I wanted to show you some things that I got in an order from ASOS that arrived today, Tuesday the 31st of May. I don't know when this will go up, it might go up tomorrow or it might be next week, but before I started using them I wanted to show you them and something that arrived yesterday, well, two things that arrived yesterday and something that's the same as something that I bought that arrived yesterday but in a different colour. I have been buying a few bits and pieces, self-care, like hair stuff and bits of makeup. I'm not showing you everything, I'm just showing you a select few things that have either arrived in the last 48 hours or there's something that arrived just over a week ago. But I thought you might like to see. So I got an ASOS delivery today for this and something that I currently have on my feet. So in here I believe is three things, and then I have had a look and I'm going to show you them. So I knew this was 50ml, but I didn't think it was going to be this tiny. I don't know why, because 50ml isn't that much. I forgot that the day before another conditioner got delivered that's much more expensive, and I've got one on the go by Kerastase, and I think I've got another one that's like a toning conditioner, and I might have other conditioners elsewhere, but I wanted to get a new conditioner and I thought I'd end up getting the Kerastase one, but I was looking for a certain brand on ASOS and they only had a couple, well, I was looking for a shampoo and they only had a couple of shampoos, neither were appropriate for my hair, and I spotted a conditioner by that brand. This isn't the brand, but some weeks ago I put in the full size version of this because I've had a Beauty Works Argan oil and I got it in an ASOS beauty box ages ago and I used to use it all the time and it was an amazing quality oil. I didn't think it would be good, so when it turned out to be amazing and I used it every time I did my hair until it ran out, that says a lot about it. So I had the full size of this and I was like looking through other stuff, and then I saw the small size, and it doesn't work out cheaper to do this, it works out pretty expensive, but I thought I don't want to get the big one even though it's only about, what was it, like £9 or something, just in case. So I got this for like £4, £4.50, but it had 20% off, and it's the Beauty Works Pearl Nourishing Argan Oil Conditioner with argan oil, keratin, protein rich formulas, parabens free, nourish and repair. I think it's going to be quite good, to be honest, and it smells alright, so I picked that up. Then I don't know which one to show you next because there's something in here that I've wanted to get for ages and I have never bought till this day, even though I used the foundation by this brand. Well, I have the foundation, I don't use it all the time. We'll go for the other thing first. So when I went on yesterday, even though I've got my Kerastase shampoo, I went on looking for a living proof shampoo. That might give something away. And like I said, there was one for curlier and there was another one, and neither were appropriate for my hair type. And I think I searched shampoo and I was looking for the shampoos, and there was a couple by Aveda or Aveda that I liked the look and sound of, and then I came across this one, the Rosemary Mint Purifying Shampoo, Invigorating Aroma. I think it weren't super expensive, like 14 or 15, because there's some Aveda ones that are like 20 odd pounds, and I love a mint shampoo. I've not had one for ages. I think the last time I had one, was it Paul Mitchell? That was gorgeous. Or was that a mask? I can't remember, but it was gorgeous. And I love rosemary the herb, but I also love the smell of rosemary, and I love mint, and I was like, this is brilliant, because you should always have a clarifying shampoo. I knew it said conditioner then, because even though like you're washing your hair, product does build up over time, and even if you wash your hair it still doesn't feel as clean as it can do, so it's always good to have a purifying kind of, I mean, I thought it was a clarifying shampoo, but purifying is pretty much the same thing, so I'm hoping it helps with like product build up. I mean, it might not, it just might make my hair smell amazing, but it smells gorgeous. I have sniffed it. Oh my god, yeah, that's oh, It's quite a strong mint. So I got this as like an additional shampoo for if I have a product build up or I just want something that makes my hair feel lovely. And I'm sure it'll make my scalp all tingly. Now the third item, and the last one in here, but not the last thing that I'm going to show you, is, and I hope I like it, because it's a £20 concealer. And it's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the lightest shade they do, which is Chantilly. I've wanted to try this for years, but I always use Collection in 5. Is it number 5? Fur. Used it for years and years and years. It's a creamy formula. It's not thick, but it's not thin. It like covers any. I mainly use it to lighten up my under eyes, like the corner of my under eyes, and sometimes the other side to make my eyes look like they're lifted. And I put a little bit on my nose just so that's where my makeup comes off first, so that's why I do that. And if I do have any like spots, which is very rare, I use it on that. I've used it for years, and last time I ordered it I got 2, and I thought I hadn't opened one of them, so I was like, alright, I'll just, because I went away, I thought I'll just take the new one, because the old one, literally, I don't think I could have got anything else out of it. And then I found it, and I was like, this is open. Yeah, it'd almost run out. So I knew yesterday I had to get a new concealer, and I literally went through all of the concealers. I almost picked up 2. One was a NYX one, and the other one was the Maybelline Age Rewind. Now they've got more shades, and I was going to get those too. But I noticed this is 6ml, and the other ones are like between 3 and 4ml, and they're like around £10. So this at £20 works out right, because it's got double the product. And if the other ones are like 3ml and the £10, this is the same. I did get like 20% off, and that's why I treated myself to it. And I'm hoping it lasts, because it's double the size. I'm not took it out of its packaging or anything, but you would have seen this. Now it does look, I can't tell what the tone is, because I have a like cool tone, cool to neutral tone, and warm tones don't work for me. I mean, I can make them work if I have to, but with a concealer I definitely want it to be cool toned, or at least neutral. It's hard to tell, so that's what I treated myself to. Then yesterday what arrived was 2 things. The first thing, as I gave away, I was looking for a living proof shampoo, and this was reduced to something like £18.75 or something, really random number, and it's about £24–25. And it's a living proof PhD Perfect Hair Day conditioner, hydrate and perfect. I can't even speak. 236ml. You can tell it's expensive from the quality of the bottle, and it just says a hydrating conditioner engineered to deliver instant strength, shine and protection for healthy looking hair with every wash, colour safe, silicone free and sulfate free. And then it just says start with the Perfect Hair Day shampoo, then apply this, blah blah blah. So that's my new conditioner. Whilst I was on, I picked up this, which is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil in Blonde. So I have used this today, and it is the right shade. I prefer brow pencils like that with a chunky thin nib. Don't like those thin ones. I mean, if I have to have a thin one, I do. And it's got the brush on the end. So I basically had this one. Hold on, I'll show you that I've got 2 here, because the shades are very similar. So normally when I buy, this is the dark one, when I buy brow pencils, I always get taupe, even though I've got really like blonde eyebrows that you can barely see. Taupe always seems to be the right shade for me. If I ever get blonde, it's normally too light and it doesn't look right. So I picked up taupe, went away with it, hadn't tried it, did my brows, I was like, whoa, this is practically brown, I look ridiculous, but I didn't have any other colour brow products, so I basically bought that, and it's perfect shade. I will still use the darker one on the tail of my brows, but yeah. And there is one more item, but I don't have time to show it yet, so check out the next video. It's going to be a short video, but I will show it you, and then I'll quickly recap everything else.